What's up, YouTube? It's Sunday. I'm off to the shop, getting closer to wrapping this project up. Like I said, I'm waiting for a response from Trick Performance on where my axles are. I actually went through my credit card statement and I was billed for it, and that was like almost a month ago, so I don't know what is going on, but that is definitely delaying us getting this to the dyno. So today's video, this is for the people out here who are buying new vehicles. We're buying new vehicles. We're buying, son of a crapper. Buying new vehicles, buying used vehicles, and they make an impulse decision on buying this car. So I'll give you a story. The other day, the used car dealer next to me sold a car on her lot. It wasn't a Corvette or a $100,000 car or a $60,000 car. And I heard the payments were $800 a month. If you think a used car dealer, in most cases, has your best financial interest in art, no. They're interested in making money. Period. You think ShopRite is, or supermarket is there worried about your well-being? Absolutely not. It's business. Their end of the day is how much profit can they make on the products that they sell and services. So, and just because I'm in the car industry, that's why I'm going to discuss this. You should never buy a vehicle you cannot afford. Now, you may be able to make the payment or just barely make the payment, and the banks will give you plenty of rope to hang yourself, that's for sure. It's the same thing with mortgage companies. But why would you want to do that to yourself? You're still buying vehicles out here that are overpriced. The market has not completely crashed yet. So be careful. Not only that, if you can barely make the payment and the insurance payment, what are you going to do about repairs and maintenance? That crap isn't free. And for instance, people say, oh, I have a BMW. And they've never had a BMW or a Mercedes or a Jaguar or whatever the case may be. Or 22-inch rims with rubber band tires. They're not accustomed to spending that type of money for wheel and tire repairs and maintenance, because a tire today for a 22-inch wheel or a 20-inch wheel, you can spend $200 to $300 minimum. Same thing with people who've never owned a Jeep. If you've never owned a Jeep and you don't have deep pockets and you're buying a Jeep, be prepared. So the moral to the story is, take your time when you're buying a new car or a used car or a pre-owned car. It's wise for you to fix what you have, very wise, and cost effective. And it's better for your financial future if you own a vehicle to fix it. But to go to a car dealership and get hammered by high interest rates and overpriced cars, it's just not a good financial decision. And if you're buying a car, buy a car that you can actually know comfortably that you can repair and maintain. Say if a tire or wheel becomes damaged and you don't have coverage for that you can cover a $500 rim and tire or more, not including front end and alignment. So there used to be a lot of entry-level vehicles out there with, affordable wheel and tire packages. Well, that's just about gone. The tires on today's cars are designed for performance. And some of these new vehicles, and be aware of this, is that your vehicle comes with summer tires only, right? So what does that mean? Well, they're not going to give you a free set of all-season winter tires. That means you have to budget for a new set of tires if you're in an inclement area all the time. And summer tires aren't usually great when it rains. They're for optimum traction in dry conditions. So you have to factor in some of this information that people just aren't going to give to you, and I'm going to give it to you. And if you can't afford a new Tesla with a warranty, you definitely can't afford a used Tesla with no warranty, because you're forced to only go to a handful of people to fix those cars, because they're specialty, like a Lamborghini or a Maserati or something like that. Well, we work on Maserati, but you know what I'm saying. They're specialty services. So, and the parts aren't cheap and very expensive. So think about, your decisions there when you go and buy a vehicle. Like, some people buy these Jeeps with these, $400 per tire only tire, and then when they come in for service, you're like, what? $1,500, $2,000 just for tires?
and they're not accustomed to that. So it could be a sticker shock, and you want to avoid that. So you definitely want to buy a car that you can afford to pay for and maintain. Make good decisions. Thanks for watching.